Welcome back to Riddell Sports Network. I'm Dan, this is Dave.
Hello.
And Dare.
Yo.
And these are our predictions, including the betting lines for NFL Week 18. There's a lot of teams who are locked up, and that's why you'll see the spreads you're seeing, especially with this one here. Best team in the league versus the Ravens. No. Best team in the league versus the Steelers. So Pittsburgh -4, Baltimore. They may start their starters for a quarter, but that's going to be it. They may have some of their people in, but it's mostly going to be chill. Now, before we get into that, would you guys rest everybody knowing you have a first round bye? So that's 2 weeks off. That's a lot.
I think I was going to say, I think I'd do a half. Let them play the half, but then you get somebody injured and now you look like an ass. So I don't know. It's tough.
Yeah, it's up for debate. I mean, you don't want them to be rusty. They're rolling right now. So
Yep.
I think, playing a little bit this game, not the full game. Raise them next week.
100%. Pittsburgh -4 with an over-under of 35.5. Pittsburgh has something to play for, especially with the possibility of literally eliminating the Bills with a Bills loss. Give me Pittsburgh -4, which is hard to say because Pittsburgh is just hard to watch sometimes, but then they go and blow out the Bengals. And give me the under 35.5.
Well, Ravens just signed Dalvin Cook today, so not that it's going to matter, but I just wanted to throw that out there. I don't know if you guys knew that.
I didn't know Dalvin Cook wasn't on the Jets.
Yeah, he got released, and now he's on the Ravens. They're collecting these older running backs. They got Melvin Gordon, which he did score a touchdown last week. But I'm going to take the Steelers -4. Mason Rudolph looks like the MVP. I'm running the campaign. Mason Rudolph for MVP. Steelers beat the Ravens back up, and I'm going the over.
I agree. Steelers given 4, and I'm going to take the under. Baltimore not playing anybody in Steelers game. Still going to be a crappy game, but I'll take Steelers.
All right, next up we have Houston at Indianapolis. Now, this is for possible 7 seed. It's also for a possible 4 seed if the Jags lose. So the winner of this game would be the 4 seed with a win and a Jags loss. Houston -1.5 on the road, over under 47.5, and we have CJ Stroud back. That being said, give me the Colts +1.5 at home with a over 47.5.
This Colts team doesn't give me anything to be excited about. Kind of an average team. Texans the hot team right now. They played flawless last week. And the momentum continues. Texans give the points, going over.
Oh, I'm waiting for Colts. I can't stand the Colts for some reason. I don't even know why. They keep winning. They put up points. I'm going to take Houston only because I want Houston to win. It's probably not the smart bet, but I'm going to take Houston. We're going to take Houston given the points, and we're going to go over.
Yeah, sometimes with these games, you got to just go with your gut.
Yeah,
you can't. I don't overanalyze it.
I think Colts are going to win. I bet against them every single time.
Maybe you
wind up scoring 30 points and winning. So I'm going to try it one more time and hope Houston can do something.
This one's very easy for me because I hate Atlanta. Atlanta at New Orleans. New Orleans -3 at home. The division on the line. 42.5 with an over-under. I like Taylor Heineke, but ever since the Falcons lost to the Panthers, give me the Saints -3. 42.5 is really good for me, but give me the over 42.5. I think the Saints get out early.
Yeah, the Falcons are going to look forward to next year. They got to get a new quarterback, new head coach. There's way too much talent on this team for them to be so inconsistent. If by some miracle the Panthers beat the Bucs, Saints, you make the playoffs, you're going to win this game, given the points, and I'm going the over. I'm not sure if I said for the last one, I'm going over for Texans.
You did.
Yeah, absolutely. Saints roll this game. Falcons aren't going to put up much of a fight, and I'm going to go just under.
And I'm just checking here. The Saints have a chance to still make the playoffs even if the Bucs win. If Tampa wins, they're the 4 seed. If New Orleans wins and Seattle and Green Bay lose, they're the 7 seed.
Oh, nice. But if Bucs lose, Saints win that division. Am I right?
Both teams are 8-8. If Bucs lose and Saints lose, Bucs are the 4. So, okay. Next up, we have Cleveland at Cincinnati. Cleveland +7. It stunned me for a second, but Cleveland is locked into the 5 seed. They cannot move up. They cannot move down. Flacco's going to give those old bones some rest. Cleveland +7. Cincinnati, are they going to trot out their full team? I doubt it. So give me Cleveland +7 with an under 37.5.
Yeah, Browns resting their starters. Bengals give their fans a good show and blow them out. Given the points, I'm going over.
I agree. Cincinnati's going to win this game. Cleveland's not playing anybody. We're going to do Cincinnati giving the points and just open.
I wonder if we'll see Chase and,
they said he's active. I don't know. Actually,
all right. Jacksonville Jaguars with the downward spiral on the line. The full collapse in play here. Jags at Titans. Jags -3.5. An over under 40.5. Jags looked good last week against the worst team in the league, but that's a good sign. Give me the Jags -3.5. I think the defensive line does a lot against a terrible Titans team. Could you imagine if they just played the Titans every week, how many sacks that Josh Allen would have? Not that Josh Allen. And give me the over 40.5.
Yeah, this Jags defense, they're going to be all over whoever's quarterbacking for the Titans. Titans, give my boy Levis a break. Let Tannehill take some hits. Jags, giving the points under.
Damn, I ain't throwing Tannehill to the wolves.
Got to. Playing those.
Why don't you get some second backup, scrub J guy? Yeah, I'm going to go with Jags. I hope they get it together and take care of the damn ball, please. I'm going to take Jags, giving the points, and I'm going to go under.
Tampa Bay at Carolina. Tampa minus only 4.5 with an over-under 37.5. So the Panthers are horrible, but they put up 30 against Green Bay. They put up 0 against Jacksonville. So we'll just split that and we'll go right in the middle. Tampa, give me Tampa, obviously, and give me the under.
Bucs were so unprepared last week. They got to get prepared this week. Yeah, it's against the worst team in the league, but they're still an NFL team. Don't take it too lightly. I want to see a blowout. Bucs, give the points over.
I agree. Clean sweep. Bucs giving the points, and it's going to be just over.
Okay. New York Jets at New England Patriots. So the Patriots currently have the 3rd overall pick. They're 3-way tie at 4-12 with the Cardinals, but I think the Patriots hate the Jets enough to put in some work here. Give me the Patriots and give me the -1.5 in New England. The defense, say what you will about the offense because it's trash, but the defense is at least decent. Yeah, and we're going to take that under of 30.5.
Well, the Jets are an overall bad team. Patriots just need to take care of the ball. Maybe some more Zeke to avoid throwing picks. I'm going Patriots, giving the points over.
Two bad teams. I don't know. That's going to be a horrible one. We're not even going to watch this one. I'm taking the Jets, though. I think the Jets pull it out, score 18 points, 20 points. I'm going to take the Jets with the points, and I'm going to say it's going to be air over.
All right, next up we have Minnesota at Detroit. Detroit has a chance to still come home with the 2 seed after they were robbed last week. They have a 1 o'clock game. Dallas is at 4. Vikings +3.5 with an over-under of 45.5. Vikings just coming off of getting blown out in Green Bay. And they deserve it after what they did in Nick Mullins. Give me Detroit. They look good. -3.5. And give me the over 45.5.
I'm convinced these quarterbacks play rock, paper, scissors to see who's going to play this week. I don't really know what the future holds for this team. But as for the Lions, they're playing great. They need a warm-up game before the playoffs. Lions, -3, over.
Well, I called it a couple of weeks ago. Called it the Vikings are going to win this game. Give me Vikings with getting the points and just over.
This does seem like a trap game.
What I didn't mention is the Vikings still have a chance to make the playoffs. What they need to make it is a win and New Orleans, Seattle, and Green Bay losses. So good luck with that. Chicago at Green Bay. Green Bay -3 with the 7 seed on the line. They cannot move up to 6. The Rams have that locked in. The Rams are sitting everyone because they're locked in place. So this is for the 7 seed. Green Bay -3, over under 45. To me, this is a field goal game. So I think Green Bay wins by a field goal. But that being said, give me Chicago +3.
Yeah, I'm taking Green Bay, giving the 3. I'm going over. They need to win. Young team. I think they're going to roll on to the playoffs, not do too much damage, but Green Bay's in.
It's not very convincing. I wasn't convinced.
It's not because every time I go with Green Bay, they lose. So
Yeah, Packers.
I think Packers by 10.
But think about this. It's a long shot because Dallas plays Washington. Detroit, Green Bay win, and Dallas loses. Green Bay at Detroit, who they already beat on Thanksgiving, kind of soundly as well. So hope's not over yet.
Me, I'd rather have them play Dallas first round.
Really?
Got a lot of Dallas fans that I'd love to piss them off. Yes. Not that it's a good matchup.
No, it's not.
I'm just saying that a lot of people I can rub it in their face.
Well, I'm going to go with the Bears. I'm just leaning towards the Bears for some reason, and I'm going over.
Do you think that Green Bay wins straight up and the Bears just cover? Or
I think it is one of those field goal games. It does seem like that's why I couldn't pick because it could go either way.
Yeah. All right. Speaking of the devil, oh my God. Dallas at Washington. Dallas -13.5 with an over-under 46.5. The last time we saw this game, it wasn't Dallas, but I felt bad for Sam Howell because the dude couldn't do anything without having to run for his life. So if we see that Dallas, they're going to cover this. So give me Dallas -13.5. And I think that this will be an over because Washington's going to score some, but Dallas is going to pull away in the second half.
Back-to-back Super Bowl contenders for this Washington team. That's pretty rough.
Who did they play last week? The Giants?
They played San Fran.
Oh, and they hung with San Fran for a half. They were right in there.
If they would play Brissett, they'd have a better chance, in my opinion. I don't think the Cowboys cover them by 2 touchdowns. I'm going Commanders with points and under.
Yeah, Cowboys obviously win the game. I'm taking Commanders as well. And I'm going to go with over.
This will be the separation game because we're all different on that one.
I try to do a few different so I can get my little jump.
All right, another playoff spot on the line. Seattle needs a Green Bay loss, and they're next in line. So Seattle -2.5 at Arizona with an over-under of 47.5. I just watched the Cardinals score 29 second-half points against the Eagles' defense. That's not happening here. Give me Seattle -2.5 with the season on the line. Pete Carroll's going to have these boys ready. Arizona is going to hang around, but Seattle's going to win it.
Yeah, I agree. Cardinals are back to reality after playing that soft Eagles defense.
Yeah.
Seahawks
under, by the way.
Seahawks shut down the run game, which was working great against the Eagles. I'm calling for a blowout here. Seahawks, give the points, take the over.
Yeah, I agree. Seattle, giving the points. I'm going to say it's a little bit over. Arizona's going to hang around for a minute, but Seattle's going to win.
Yeah, Seattle's defense is not as bad as Philly's. Seattle has a pretty solid defense, to be honest. All right, LA Rams. This is the Sit-'em Bowl. LA Rams at San Francisco 49ers. Rams +4. Neither team's starting anyone. They're all locked in. It'd be interesting to see the Rams play against the Niners in the divisional round with everyone on the line. So who's the freaking backup? Oh, Sam Darnold. Okay.
Carson Wentz, Sam Darnold.
Ooh, okay, never mind. give me C-Dub Carson Wentz +4 with an over-under of 41.5. Give me the under there.
Yeah, the battle of the backups. Or better yet, battle of the coaching. I'll take Kyle Shanahan over Sean McVay.
Really?
49ers -3 over.
I'm gonna go with San Fran, giving 4, and I'm going under.
See what the San Fran offense looks like without all these stars in it. So Sam Darnold's solid. I'd take Wentz over Sam Darnold.
He looked really good when he came in when Purdy got hurt.
My God, I can't believe it. 2 weeks ago, I laughed because 2 weeks ago the Eagles played the Giants and the spread was like 13. And now it's 5.5.
Closer this time.
Eagles at Giants. Eagles -5.5 with essentially nothing to play for here because the Cowboys are not going to lose to the frickin' Washingtons or whatever. So over under 41.5. Give me the under. Give me the Giants +5.5. And I think the Giants win anyways. I don't see the Eagles playing their starters past the first half. But yeah, I think the Giants win outright.
Oh wow.
So definitely give me the +5.5.
Well, this Giants team did look good last week against the Rams. And a couple mistakes. They had a lot of chances to win this game. I think it's going to be a repeat from last week. Eagles against Cardinals. Except this time, Eagles hang on to win. So I'm going to take Giants. Was it +5.5? And the over.
I agree. Another clean sweep. Giants +5.5, and we'll go just over.
But the Eagles will win. You go Eagles.
That's
win.
right. I said Eagles win. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna take that back because every time I say that, they lose. So no, Eagles lose.
They're definitely going to lose. They are. I'm probably just going to skip watching this one. But okay, next up, speaking of skip watching, Broncos at Vegas. Vegas -2.5. Russell Wilson is done in Denver. Is that a good thing for you, Broncos fan? I don't know.
What has he done? Is he done?
Yeah, it's pretty dirty.
What happened?
They benched him.
Oh, I think
And they're going to cut him.
He's
Trying to make him restructure his contract.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, basically they're going to cut him, and whatever team he has to play for next year is going to only have to pay him like $1 million. So
Denver was out of their mind for giving him all the stuff. I looked at it the other day. I couldn't believe what they gave up for him.
And now he was a Broncos fan, and I asked him, "Do you regret not getting Aaron Rodgers yet?" He'd probably still be standing upright. All right, give me Vegas -2.5, and give me the under 38.5. Vegas defense is fantastic.
sometimes you just watch a player and you can tell like he ain't it, and that's how I feel about Stidham. He don't got it. I think. Well, obviously the only reason they're playing him is because of the contract disputes with Wilson. But I really do like this Raiders team mostly because of their defense. And did you guys know that Garoppolo's been healthy this whole time?
Garoppolo's been playing.
He's been
Healthy scratch.
he's been healthy this whole time. But Aiden O'Connell has the starting job over him. Oh, you knew that? Because I was last to the party because I didn't know.
I thought Garoppolo was out.
I thought he was injured this whole time. I guess it's been 2 months.
Well, they
It's just insane to me.
saving him for next year. Is that?
I can't do it.
All right, they'll get Russ.
Yeah. No,
Clean swap.
There we
Garoppolo for Wilson.
Hey,
Russ is done.
I'm going Raiders minus the 2.5.
Yeah,
I'm going under.
I agree. Gonna be a bad game. -2.5 for the Raiders, and I'm going under.
Oh, that's an actual, we have the exact same across the board. Kansas City at Los Angeles Chargers. Kansas City is locked in to the 3 seed, so can't move up or down. They're not starting anyone. Give me the Chargers, whatever they are. Give me the 3.5. It's going to be a close, boring game. and give me the under 35.
Yeah, Kansas City sitting all their starters, but somehow the Chargers still find a way to lose. Give me Kansas City plus 3.5 over.
Yeah, I agree. Give me Kansas City giving the points, and give me just under. Question mark?
Yeah, this one is so
It's gonna be
predictable.
bad, yeah.
It really is.
Final game of the week, the actual game people want to watch, Buffalo at Miami. Division on the line. And by this point, Buffalo will know everything on the line. If Steelers and Jags win, Buffalo will be the 2 seed with a win and out with a loss. So, give me the Bills. God. -3. And give me definitely the over 48.5.
Yeah, this one's definitely the toughest one. Vic, I didn't really have faith the Bills were gonna get this far and have a chance to make the playoffs. I think they're gonna pull it off. I think they're gonna win this. Dolphins down Chubb, their defensive player. What's his first? Bradley Chubb.
Yep.
Tyreek Hill's house just got caught on fire. He's okay, is it?
Is that real? Yeah, it was smoking. He's got ice in his house.
Got some distractions going on. So.
I'm sure he does.
Yeah, give me the Bills -3, and we're gonna say the under 48.5. The under.
I want Bills to win, but Miami's gonna play spoiler. They knock off the Bills. Give me Miami +3, and this is gonna be just over.
What's he throwing to? What isn't Waddle banged up? Last week he was out. Tyreek, what's Tyreek doing? Is he good? Is he all good?
I think so.
Yeah, you think he'll make it to the game?
Yeah,
You think he's gonna make it there?
and I think they're gonna play spoiler. They're gonna knock them up.
So my whole thing with Buffalo is that the way they are, and we live pretty close to Buffalo, so we know them very well. But if Steelers or Jags lose, so I can't say if this then that for my predictions, but this is just a little extra. If Buffalo's in a situation where they can lose and still be in, they're going to lose. But if they have to win to be that 2 seed or sit home, they're going to win.
They got to get Stephon Diggs going. I don't know what's going on with that.
He sucks. Keep flapping your wings,
A week or
bitch.
two ago, he was on the field for 40 minutes. I mean, he was on the sideline. I don't get it.
All right, those are our predictions. I guess we'll find out how we did, but I'll have to tally them all up. This time I wrote them down first, so I didn't have to do it while I edit. All right, so check out Cash or Trash. Check out Make This Make Sense. And we'll be back next week for more playoffs.